All right, guys. Welcome back to the podcast about Nada. This is the sixth episode, the one about living life too fast. I grew inspiration for this episode from the new album from Roddy Rich, Living Life Too Fast. The way he talked about his album made me want to get into this episode topic a little bit more. I feel like it's an interesting topic. This is brought to you by ULM Productions, LLC, where if you have a vision, it's now our dream. Also, this video is sponsored by Anchor FM, where they can make your podcast a reality everywhere, literally, on any platform you can think of. All right, let's dive into the episode. All right, let's have a great show.
They say, what's your show about? I say nothing.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I think I can sum up the show for you with one word. Nothing.
What you talking about, Willis?
Nothing? Nothing.
What do you mean by that?
Everybody's doing something. We'll do nothing.
Maybe in philosophy, but even nothing is something.
All right, so when we come to the topic of living life too fast, there are some things that we should be addressed first. Like, number one, what does that actually mean? To me, I think of living life too fast. I think of fast money, fast life, and they don't equivalent. They don't usually equal out to successful things, in my opinion. Fast money is drugs, crime, stuff that is really hard to come by, or you get a big blessing. That's fast money. But then when something happens fast, life forces you to slow down, either forcefully or you doing it by yourself. And another way that life forces people to slow down and make fast money, like I said earlier, people who do crimes, is jail. That's how life forces them to slow down. Oh, you think you was out here moving fast, getting all that money, selling all these drugs? Well, now go sit down in the federal penitentiary for 25 years and let life catch up with you because you was moving too fast for it. Like, those are the moments where life is moved too fast. And then also you have moments where, like, you're in a relationship and y'all just met 2 days ago, but now she's moving in, she's meeting your family, y'all thinking about marriage. That's maybe moving life a little too fast. A relationship is different. Throw my hands up on this. A relationship is different, so I can't come in here and tell you that, you may not meet your love at first sight tomorrow and y'all want to get married by Friday. I can't tell you that. That's not the reality of mine. So I can't be the one to block your blessings. But that's what living life too fast means to me. It's when things are happening around you that you can't slow down, but they're happening in your life, and they're happening so fast and so quickly. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad. I just wanted to get that definition of it before we dive into my own personal opinion about it. And when I think about living life too fast, I think about how, me personally, I lived life way too fast in college. That's the best way I can explain this. Was in college, I was spending money I didn't have. I mean, every college student had a refund check, right? So when the refund check would come around, me being the type of shopper I used to pre-shop. So, like, I used to already know where my money was going to before I actually got my money. So I would window shop. I would go to the mall. And anybody that's a big mall person, if you go to the mall on a Wednesday, they're going to have new stuff. That's how much of a shopper I was. I got the whole mall schedule down. But if you go to the mall on a Wednesday, right, and you get your new stuff, that's exactly what I used to do. But my shopping parameters changed a bit. You get what I'm saying? Once I got my refund check, what I was looking at was if I had a budget. Then once I got my refund check, I shot past my budget. And there was a lot of times when, like, I sit back and think about it, a lot of that stuff I still don't have to this day. And it wasn't materialistic stuff like, like shoes or clothes. I don't know what it was. I think I gave some money away or something like that. I had that much at the time. I was living life too fast. And it caught up with me when my school told me that I needed to pay back my refund check. The same one I just splurged on. And that's when I had to sit back and really, like, slow down with life. Like, I had to start budgeting, cooking, eating in every day. My whole life slowed down around me. I couldn't really go out as much. Everything really started to chill. And I still haven't recovered from that moment as far as, like, chilling in my lifestyle. But that was, like, the number one moment where I could, like, seriously relate to living life way too fast, and it caught up to me. Because that was the moment where I thought I was living life like a regular college student, having a refund check, enjoying life, and then next thing I know, boom, reality hit, snatched me up like I owed them $5 or something. And, but here's a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll dive into our second part of the episode. Peace. Okay, now for the second part of this, I'm going to direct this one towards Roddy Ricch. Bro, what happened with that album? Now, I understand every artist has his own creative purpose or creative perception of what they was doing for the project or the projects and stuff, but there's nothing like you. Like, there was no, like, creativeness. There was no storytelling. The most story we got was in the intro when we found out about your cousin or uncle that got 26 years in the federal penitentiary. May more peace be upon him. Hopefully get out of that blissful situation. But I don't really understand where that came from, right? That ain't like you. Right? I was expecting more of a creative album. I didn't get that. You and Drake probably was my biggest letdowns this year. I love the title of the album. To me, you're the most biggest perception of what Aaliyah would have looked like in today's culture, as far as with all your new up-to-date music. I feel like how you must have really worked the days, how her and Timbaland would have worked. It's just, and then for you to come out here and just lay an egg like that, bro, it's just, it hurt me. You had some great hits on there. You had the Hibachi song with Kodak and 21. You had some hits. It was just not what I was expecting from you. Maybe because I had high expectations for you, and that's probably what caused this, but sometimes things still, like, should not go to where they went to in that album, Roddy. Like, and I'm talking to you like I know you for real, like, but, excuse me, doing this episode in the morning, so you gotta excuse my stretching. But it's just a lot of things in that album. The instruments weren't hitting right. The verses weren't really flowing to me for Living Life Too Fast. And I felt like it was real repetitive. I felt like by like the fourth song, we already knew like what the whole album was about. Even though the title said it, the songs repeated it over and over again, that we was moving too fast in life. Everybody needed to slow down. And that's true. Right now, it's probably the most slowest life anybody's ever had. Like, I saw on Twitter the other day that we've been in a coronavirus pandemic for 3 years now. Like, that's something. Like, you still have some people who won't come outside their house in 3 years. 3 years. It's like, that's something that's very significant. And that person's life is slowed down. Everybody's life is slowed down because of coronavirus. Does that mean that there's new problems and successes? Yes. But there's also people that have experienced life turtle speed. There's some people who experience life rabbit speed. And coronavirus has made everybody in the world experience life turtle speed. That's really all I had to say for this statement. This really was a short show. Be honest with you guys, I'm catching back up on the fact that I missed a lot of content last week because it was Christmas week. So, peace. Now, the last part of this one I'm going to do is probably the one about living life too fast, the mental health segment I'm going to do for this one. It's living life too fast. That's the best one. Why would I switch it up, right? But the reason why I'm doing that for the mental health segment is because when you think about your life, you think about how you want to better it, the first step you need to do is slow down. Okay? Because you don't have to move molasses, whatever that thing is called, or turtle speed to get something done perfect. You have to just move at your pace. And living life too fast could mean that you're trying to live at somebody else's pace. You're trying to live with the Joneses when you're really living with the Smiths. You know what I'm saying? The Joneses stay on the next block down with the 5 mansions, but you stay with the Smiths, who was in the middle class. Alright? Nothing wrong with the Smiths. Nothing wrong with the Joneses. Just live your pace in between. It ain't got to be fast, don't got to be slow, it just got to be your pace. Do what you think you need to do to be better. Okay? Every day. That doesn't mean I need to go do what Tasha told me. I need to go do what Steve told me. No, go do what you need to do for the day to make yourself better. Whatever that may be. Even if it's going to go sit down on the stoops and look at the grass grow for like 5 minutes because it helps you calm down. Do whatever you need to do to make you happy. Live it at your pace. Slow down. Go faster. Do whatever you need to do. Okay? Stop letting these people control your thoughts and outcomes and actions just because they feel like they have a better situation. No, what they did to get there was their speed. Do whatever you and your higher power have told you that you need to do to get the job done. Don't let anybody just come in here and just tell you what you need to get done. What type of mess is that? You're not built like that. May not even know you personally, but I know you're not built like that. Live life at your pace. God got a plan for you. Allah has a plan for you. For my Buddha and monks, whatever you guys believe in, I'm not 100% sure. For all my spiritual beings, there's a power higher than you that has a plan for you that you need to believe in, okay? Believe in yourself. Understand your pace. And when you do that, you will truly understand that the race that you're running is your race. And it doesn't really matter who's running next to you because they're going to lose if you're running your race. That's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm extremely grateful for anybody that came and listened to this part of the episode. Cares to listen to my voice. I really appreciate you. Thank you for everything you've done and continue to do. Love you.